If you're a parent, my bet is you've figured out pretty well how to get along in life. I mean, at least in terms of taking care of the physical needs of your kids. I mean, you know how to put food on the table. You know how to get them enrolled in school or teach them. You know how to find them a pediatrician or a dentist. You know how to connect them with activities that will develop their beauty or their brains or their bodies. You know how to do that. But there's not a Christian parent that I've ever met that hasn't struggled with a sense of inadequacy as it comes to developing the spiritual nature of their kids. And one of the big things that gets in the way of our feeling equipped for that is that we carry around in us this lie that we have to be perfect. I mean, that's honestly backwards kind of a thinking. After all, you know you're not perfect, and you know that your kids aren't perfect, and they never will be. So why bear and carry around with us the pressure of putting forward an illusion of perfection? In reality, what our kids need is they need to see a genuinely authentic, passionate person who's going after Jesus. Not that you'll do it perfect, but you see, neither will they. What they need to see is you, as a mom or dad, model the struggle of the Christian life. Hey, is it hard for you to find time to be with Jesus because you have so much on your plate, because you lack discipline sometimes? Hey, it is for me too. Let's model that for our kids and show what it looks like to fight against those competing time priorities, to fight against our own lack of discipline, to spend time in God's Word. When we're honest with our kids about that, they won't carry around with in themselves a sense of guilt when they struggle with those same issues of discipline and competing time elements. Are there times that you wrestle with following God's Word with regard to your finances and wanting to do things one way when He says do them another way? Share that with your kids. I mean, if your heart is right in desiring God, share with your kids the struggles that you have, because they're going to face those same struggles. That's what they need to see, is a mom or dad whose heart is genuinely going after Jesus. And even when you don't handle everything right, that's okay. God is still going to honor you in the macro job, the broad, wide range job of raising your kids. One of the best things you can do, since you're going to mess up anyway, is handle your mess-ups and your mistakes in a biblical manner. And the bottom line is to ask forgiveness from your kids. And when you do that, you honor them as a person, and you show them that you can be trusted. You also show them and teach them about the redemptive nature of the cross of Christ, who forgave so much in order that we might be loved by Him and might know Him. So shed the burden of trying to be perfect, since you're not going to be anyway. Shed that burden since your kids aren't going to be that anyway either. And instead, show your kids a genuine, authentic person and what it looks like for that person to go after Jesus.